Geek Fam alone. Though, bans Paquito.
Minotaur maybe for Bigetron?
Yeah, the Minotaur is going to be a very good pick for Bigetron.
They need Peel as well,
Yep.
alongside the Barats. Adds more crowd control that I feel like this composition is also lacking.
Yeah, I think they need extra initiation as well because Levixana doesn't really open.
The
It's
Arlet
not
could
going
still
to
be a
really
good
open up the
flex.
war. Yeah, Arlet as well could really be on the cards for Bigetron, so they really need that initiation coming in. So that Minotaur is also ready because of the heroes getting banned. But it's gonna be Arlot picked, and I think that Arlot will most likely go towards a roam.
I think so too, because I think Geek Fam are trying to like sniff something out, that land span.
Yeah.
You'd expect Barat's pickup 100% jungle. No, I think they're trying to call BTR into bluff.
Yeah.
The Barat's gonna go XP. I think that's what Geek Fam is thinking now. So they're gonna have to. Man, this comp is ridiculous, by the way. The front line. Oh, no
Or-
Nathan, no carry.
Is Bigetron trying to make Geek Fam overthink?
That could also very well be the case for Geek. Right now, I'm thinking of Claude, right? Because someone who can actually shred through these tanky.
They need DPS.
But even
alongside
then,
CC.
in lane, the Claude's gonna struggle quite a bit against the carry here. Claude's the safest option.
Biggie!
Oh, Ixia is
Ixia!
Oh my lord.
Ixia is a good choice, especially when you have cover. Not just the Nether Realm, but the
Time
Biggie,
journey.
the time journey.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Okay. Ixia.
I think Ixia then will be picked for Marky, and a pick that we underlooked as well. So I think in terms of damage, I think Ixia could still really, output that much with the full barrage as well. So the team fights would be easy for them. But it's gonna be funny!
They read it out. Oh my god.
my god.
The Lance pick was the Lance ban. they did a good job.
They
oh
did
my god.
sniff it, but
The
they did
Fanny.
not expect the Fanny to come out.
Oh my lord. What
Wow.
a time. Digi debut, Fanny debut as well. And it's just the second day of Season 13.
Spicy, of course. How will that Fanny pick be utilized? And will it translate into something really huge? But if you take a look at the stats here, early to mid-game potential, it's in the hands of Geek Fam. I mean, they did try to turn it around, and that late-game potential as well were in their hands, and they did have that momentum swing. But of course, Bigetron is always ready to close it out. They're able to really just dictate how the game went, even if that glimmer of hope was in the eyes of Geek Fam. But here we go back to the Land of Dawn. We dive as it's going to be the second game of Bigetron against Geek Fam. Will this funny pick bring enough damage and firepower in the hands of the red robots?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the Land of Dawn. As a Geek Fam, they will try to force the series on towards a Game 3. But Bigetron, of course, the red robots, they defeated the Geeks in their first game. They look to sweep the Geeks in the second.
Yeah, Geek has to really, hold on and key now. Already tried to give crowd towards mid. A boy still alongside Beloyski, and this is pretty unique as well for Beloyski to really play the Diggy, because we know him as this playmaker type of roamer, and now he has to play some sort of supportive, but that is much needed to really cover the Ixia. But I think we do have action here for Key.
Key just trying to harass Beloyski, right? Trying to force a spell maybe, and there you go, Key. Trying to be extra aggressive, but oh my god,
Key.
Ray is there. Force Key to
Super
use
Ken.
the flicker, but Ken now trying to find the trade. But no, they will not. He will not succeed.
Yeah, he gets the flicker off of Beloyski as well, so I think that will be crucial for the first few minutes. They want to put pressure towards that mid side that a boy is currently trying to really withstand.
Yeah, we're actually seeing quite a lack of agility is usually for. Oh, what?
Good night, a boy. That's first blood. Over
On.
to the side of the red robots. Iman now 2v1. And it seems like Iman now will have space.
Yeah.
Oh, did he miss
They did.
minion there? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did not get it. So now, Super Ken, of Of course, with the first blood towards a boy, how significant will that be in terms of the laning phase coming in for Geek in the first 3 minutes?
Oh, it's quite significant here. Snowball, Link Fanny in the early stage of the game, in towards the turtle. Before the turtle even spawns, usually you would expect, you know, the first turtle to be the snowball point for the enemy team against the Fanny so that they will be able to control purple buff. But even here, Ray is getting bullied in the turtle pit.
Yep. Seeing here the first turtle take. Oh, good knockdown.
Wow.
Super Ken jumps in with the. My God, hit and run Turtle. Sorizo though now
Luke
with the flicker trying to escape, but take a look at the DPS from Luke, is not able to be enough to take him down.
Wait,
top lane, Amon K will try and find the kill on towards Below. He gets it, and Bigetron again winning trades.
They're winning their weak side and they're winning their strong side. What? Turtle should not be the main target for a Fanny, but if you are able to get your purple buff right before the turtle, yeah, it's a good bonus. It was all set up by Sorizo and Moreno. Man, that 3v3 bot, and for Geek, they were trying to play kind of both sides as well, but they ultimately lost both sides. Trying to play strong side for the Ixia. They can try to bully the carry, but this is the reason why carry is a good pick for both these teams. That weak side pressure, and Beloy is getting shredded again.
Oh my God, a time journey and flicker as well. Super Ken will secure the kill. Super Ken trying to give out damage on towards Market. It seems like Bigetron, they want to keep the pressure. Flicker from Moreno with the Terrify as well. Securing the kill. Key though will be the trade. Moreno now stuck. Then a realm to secure another trade. Moreno taken down to the front side of the map. It is actually Beloyski. Super Ken trying to assist Amon, but it seems like Amon will be enough. Will have enough space to escape as Super Ken finds Beloyski. So Rizzo jumps into the fray, but it seems like Geek fam, they will not want business. Luke now looking to try to shake things up, but no, enough spacing for Bigetron. It seems like now it is actually he isolated himself, and he will be taken down. Vengeance. Not enough. Super Ken is there as well as Key to secure that kill.
Yeah, that was very important for him. Key now stuck with Beloyski. Beloyski has to run away, and this Fanny pick just seems to be significant, but Ray tries to reinitiate, and Key just walks away. And that Fanny pick, I think, just gives them ease towards the backline. Noting as well, Marky with the Ixia is not going to be very mobile in these team fights.
Oh my God, Key now looking for an opening perhaps with Geek fam. They are trying to pull Sorizo, gets a taunt as well, but it seems like damage will not be enough just yet. Moreno though, with the Eternal Guard, not enough to take a boy down just yet. Turtle take, let's see, Geek fam seems like he does not care. Flicker, good flicker! Wow! Last is added to play as he finds a double. He, what the heck? Super Ken jumps in with the cables as well. Ray now isolated in the turtle pit, but gets the retribution. Now it's a 4v1. Ray looking to slice and dash, but flicker from Sorizo will secure that kill. Luke escapes as he is the last man standing in that area.
I mean, my goodness, he did that blind, right? That definitely looked like it was a blind final slash breaker into the bush. Marky for Simon.
It's gonna be Iman. I'm trying to chip down Marky. Marky is able to position himself, but now Iman having to put the pressure on himself. He's just left alone in this island, and he is looking down on Marky. And I feel like the pressure from BTR is just not stopping Bigetron.
Yeah.
It's really just in their faces again. A replication of game one with the spawning pick now. Just gives them priority in trying to catch down the back lines. And now Iman will have some backup. Beloyski is stuck in a rock and a hard place, but Key is ready to jump into the fight.
Oh my God, intimidation, and now Beloyski even forced to use the time journey. Key now though, taking some heat, trying to survive as a boy will shut him down. Bigetron, again, they are looking for Trey. So Rizzo with the flanks here, looking for a boy now caught and will be taken out. And Mon secures his third kill in this game.
Yep, that is very much proactive from Bigetron. They know Iman is in danger, so they come in unison, trying to really clear up that push and that pressure coming in from Geek fam. And now it's going to be Beloyski caught up previously on the bottom side.
Look at them tied together, they're walking around. But, you know, the game has been so fast-paced, action all across the board, that I haven't been able to talk at all. And I think that's what Bigetron need to do, especially up against a composition like this. For Geek fam, they want to try to play, well, they don't want to be super slow either, but they want to be slower compared to this, right? The pace in... Oh, wait, the Freddy's going to get picked off instantly. Oh my God.
Carry, oh my God, the shuriken, man.
Back again, though. they need to try to slow things down all the way from the early game as well. I think they took way too many fights, skirmished as well, and they didn't really put a lot of their priorities into the right place, right? They were still contesting for turtles, knowing that they want to try to get the Ixia enabled. Now that the Ixia is already behind, and Iman is actually the one with the lead, and even in that jungle department, Super Ken's in the lead against Ray by a level on a Fanny compared to a Fredrin. So they have lost out on all fronts, and Super Ken now is just doing Super Ken things.
Escape things, man, in the mid, trying to bait out resources potentially, or perhaps trying to bait out spells as well. Take a look at him on though.
Yeah, yeah.
On the bottom side.
Can he burst Ray? Is the question. Let's see.
Hushy movement. You know, seems like just enough to gain space on the bottom side of the
Wow,
map.
Bob's speedy light as well, looking for the 1v1 against Ray. The final slash doesn't connect, so that was just Geek Fam trying to pull out. And of course, Bigetron with Super Ken, like Agani said, it's always going to be able to, you know, pinch out all of the resources, all of the spells we see. We saw that in the early stages of the game. Super Ken was able to really fish out the flickers from Beloyski and from other laners as well. So Bigetron now has the priority. They got tier, they're looking for the tier 2 towers now up in the bottom side.
It's as easy as that right now for BTR. They have complete control of the game, 6,000 gold lead. Like you said, exact same thing happened in game number 1 in the 8th minute mark, 6,000 gold lead. Though the difference is, now it's not a Brody who has the power spike, it's a Fanny. I think it might be a bit more scary considering how much more tempo the Fanny has compared to the Brody. They play around, steal jungles, and again put pressure on the Marky.
Oh my god, my goodness, that burst almost takes Marky down. But of course, with the man recalling now, Bigetron can put extra pressure in that mid. He pulled back, does not matter. He wants the mid as Luke trying to clear the wave. Super Ken jumps in with cables as well. Luke now flickers out of the way as Geek Fam trying to gain space. Oh, Daytona's welcome. Flicker as well. On towards Luke, forcing him to use the magic on the backside. It is actually Super Ken causing damage in the front formations of Geek Fam. And Super Ken, the drive-by, the hit and run.
Iman?
They succeeded.
What?
Iman, what the fuck? Whoa, that is with the flank as well. Bigetron Alpha, they are now really trying to find creative plays.
Non-stop action. We saw a man flanking from behind. Nobody expected that. He almost got caught up. But it's gonna be a Lord Dance now. It's gonna be Geek Fam for the taking. Bigetron has to respond to this.
Yeah, again, Bigetron final slash. Time journey, he gets taken out. Geek Fam now, again, 5v4, a man up. Looking for the retribution, and Ray gets it. And Bigetron will have to respond with reset.
Even with the fast-paced plays by BTR, Geek Fam are still able to find the, I think, the little holes in BTR's game. And the little holes are the fact that for BTR, they're not actually that good at Lord Dances, it does seem. So, like, they're not able to completely reset it, not able to completely utilize the side lane pressure that they have. But for Geek Fam, that only just means that they have a free ticket into these neutral objective contests. It becomes 50-50. And honestly, it's not really 50-50 when you have a Fredrin, is it? Against a Fanny. The Fredrin definitely has a bit more pressure to play with. Super Ken against Luke. And it should be 1v1.
Yes! Super Ken does not care. He solos Luke, even when he pops Vengeance in the bottom side now, 4v4. Oh, Geek Fam, they're just running for the hills. And Bigetron, they do not care, even though they are a Lord down, they keep control.
Yeah, that Lord just doesn't feel impactful for Geek Fam as they stop it in the bottom lane for Bigetron, and that Super Ken 1v1 with Luke is always going to give them kill pressure towards the side laners of Geek Fam, and Luke was just clearing the wave, so it's not just possible for him to sustain that much damage. With Bigetron now, they are coordinated, but yeah, I agree with Mirko that Lord Dance sometimes, that loophole that they have can always be exploited by Geek Fam, but it now becomes the conversation of how much they could utilize this neutral objective to swing the game, swing the gold, and probably just, you know, stem the bleeding, stabilize the game, and how it goes further from there.
Lucky for them, what they lack in Lord Dance potential, they make up for in their team fighting, because holy moly, these angles where they're attacking from have been ridiculous, and even for Geek Fam, or especially for Geek Fam, they've been really confused as to how to deal with all these different sources of damage coming in from all types of angles. Moreno all of a sudden throwing the Eternal Guard, getting 2 members low. Ken constantly flanking, putting pressure in the side, and this has actually resulted in that Lord becoming beneficial. Not for Geek, but actually for BTR. They were able to get more of a gold lead now. It's 6K earlier, and now it's 8K. And remember, that Lord was taken by Geek fam. But that goes to show that if you get the Lord, but you don't have any tempo on the map, it still doesn't matter. The enemy team will be the one to completely capitalize. And when we're taking a look at the items here for Marky, it should be the Power Spike, Corrosion Side, DHS, into the Malefic Roar. Though, when we take a look at man, bro, usually you'd expect the Thunderbelt early. He was so ahead that he just said, nah, I'm going damage.
Yeah,
I'm going big boy damage. Windtalker next, and then no boots.
Yep, no Thunderbelt built this time.
Because boots isn't on
battle as well. So for Iman, it was just a matter of him building enough damage to cut off towards the players of Geek Fam. But I think the fight is pursuing in the mid side, and Bigetron has priority in 3 different lanes. They're able to rotate towards the Lord as well, probably preparing for another Lord dance. And now Geek Fam. It looks as though they don't really want to contest this because they have Peel as well. Key stepping in the front line, not giving Geek Fam space. And now Bigetron secures the Lord pretty easy for them. They have an angle to end the game now.
I love the adaptation here, by the way, for BTR2 because if you remember, Game 1, see Halberd only on the gold lane, and man, on the Brody. Now, it's actually Moreno with the NOD and Supercat with the Sea Halberd. So no Dominance Ice still. They're relying on their damage dealers to put on the anti-regen effect on Geek Fam. Why? Because mainly they want to get Ixia, right? Ixia is going to be all the way in the back. Supercat is going to be probably the man to do it, to put that anti-regen. And Moreno is another member that can actually reach him. So they don't even care about putting Dominance Ice effect from Key or Cerezo because they can do it with the damage dealers.
Yeah. Okay. This... I don't know. I don't think this is the final push, but okay, let's see. The initiation by Bigetron Alpha. They're trying to crack the base, right? The bottom side of the map. It seems like Geek Fam, they will be able to defend this one.
I like the adaptation here as well. They had a Brody last time, so they just went for a 3-wave push, but now they're actually building a slow push up top, shoving the mid lane, and then now pushing with a top side with 1.5 waves to get the siege done. Wow, well played.
See, Geek Fam, they will not be able to defend in the mid. Oh, they caught one member though, and that is Key. He will be taken out. He has immortality? No. Geek Fam again, they will try to stabilize with the Nether Realm as well, but they will lose all 3 base turrets here and want to push. But take a look at Cerezo now, soaking damage as well as Iman. Oh my god, Wind of Nature, everything popped up. But Geek Fam will be able to find the shutdown. Super Ken will find the trade on towards Ray, but it seems like now Bigetron will have no firepower to end the game.
Yeah, they hold the high ground there, of course, with the full barrage as well. It's going to be a pretty much heavy threat for Bigetron, but Luke will just chase down Cerezo. Cerezo is going to go down. No, he survives. He also has immortality still, so he still survives in that fight. And Geek Fam hold for another day.
I mean, a bit too greedy in that. Oh my god!
What? Now you see him, now you don't moment. Now Super Ken again trying to be greedy, trying to find another kill, but Luke will survive. But what was that?
Well, that's Super Ken, man.
He just flied with that cutthroat as well. It's going to be a threat that Geek Fam has to look out, because this Fanny with the Super Ken just is always going to be able to fly. You won't expect it. And the kill threats just coming in for Geek Fam. They have to be more wary about this.
And even the itemization here, usually last item, you're going to think of an immortality.
Yeah.
But knowing that, I mean, Ken knows that so far he hasn't been actually threatened at all when it comes to like dying. So might as well go for the anti-Curas, you know, a little bit more sustainability in these fights. Only Marky can really get to him with the full barrage. And possibly Luke in the side lane. So yeah, just go for that anti-Curas. Meanwhile, now we actually do see the Dominance Ice, so 3 anti-regen items, NOD, Dominance Ice, and the Sea Halberd. I like it. I like the approach they're going for here. They go for the 2 guys that can avoid.
Now, Nether Realm force. Ray jumps in as well, trying to assist his teammate. Now, Bigetron looking for space in the backside of the map. Oh! Marky with the full barrage. The barrage of bullets gets Super Ken. And Bigetron with the Iman! What? He has the attack speed! He has the wave! A boy now trying to burst down, but Iman will have enough to take the whole base and the red robots.
The second you think they might have finally made a mistake,
that's a back door.
Ken with the overextend getting picked off. That might be the ticket. Meanwhile, Iman just says, hey, hold my cup. Man, I got you, Ken.
Hold my light wheels. He was able to just hit the base.
He basically stole the MVP away from Ken with that play.
Yeah, I think so. And man, he's going to be my pick of the game, player of the game as well. But that backdoor